One single platform for all your need for digital transformation.
Welcoming everyone back to the Logicom Tech Talk booth at GITEX 2025. And I'm joined by Mr. Eric Moneyang of Microsoft. You are the Senior Partner Solutions Architect. Welcome, Eric.
Thank you for having me.
I'm very happy to have you here with us today.
Pleasure.
So partners are hearing a lot about digital transformation. It is the talk of the town, but you're working with them on the solutions side every day.
Yeah.
From your perspective, what's the most exciting way that Microsoft Cloud is helping partners solve their real business challenges right now, currently?
Yeah, no, that's a great question. So I think if you look at the Microsoft stacks, right, we are probably the only providers that provide all of the stack that a partner will need to drive digital transformation. Digital transformation really has four pillars. One is, you look at your employees, your customers, your processes,
Yes.
and then your solution, right? So you need to find a way to, make your employees more productive, remove friction in your customer conversation and customer close, optimize the process for AI, and then obviously get your product to the market as soon as possible. But for that, you need infra, you need platform, and you need security. Microsoft is uniquely positioned because we provide the infra, because we are hyperscaler providers. Mm-hmm. We are a security company. I don't think this is known a lot by customers, but we are a security company.
All right.
In our DNA. And, platform and solution as services is our DNA. So if you really want to help customer digitally transform, you have in Microsoft the right partners because you provide all of this from a single platform.
So a strong foundation built on a solid platform, which also encompasses security.
Security, platform, infra, and the SaaS as well, if you wanted that. So one single platform for all your need for digital transformation. For your employees, they need a SaaS. They need application to be more productive. We have it on the Office suite.
Okay.
If you want to transform your customer experiences, you need to have a customer services application. We have dynamic contact center that you can use, or you can use AI to transform digital interactions. If you're looking at security, because it's obviously, in the enterprise, security is the number one priority. It's not only features, but we want to innovate at the speed of trust. So for customers, they really want to have a provider that will secure the environment, especially today.
Especially.
In AI, right? Security should be the number one priority. And when you provide that.
Yes.
And last but not least is infra. Where are your data going to stay? We have that. And if you're UAE, we have some good news. Now, we recently announced that we have data residency for Copilot in the UAE as well. So which is another value for our partners.
When did you announce this?
That was 2-3 days ago.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, yes.
Very
so
good.
Just wait. So right on time for GITEX.
Very good. So a good, very good plug-in for Microsoft today.
100%, yeah.
So basically, it's a one-stop shop, everything in one spot. You mentioned AI, a big discussion point at this GITEX. Microsoft is leading the conversation with artificial intelligence. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, what we did when ChatGPT was first, there was life before ChatGPT, life after ChatGPT. But what we did at the time was we look at our portfolio and then we decide, hey, how can we really leverage this new technology to kind of infuse that to our portfolio?
Yes.
So the first thing that we did was launching Copilot. Copilot is basically our Gen AI tools.
How long ago was that? This first launch of
Copilot is 2 years old.
2. Okay.
Yeah. More, don't quote me on this, but it's probably 2 or 3 years
I
old.
wanted an approximate age.
It's all fresh. That's what it is, right? In the era of AI, things go so fast that people think that it's just a new baby.
Yes.
It's just 2-3 years old maximum, right? So our strategy was, hey, we might not have an LM at this moment. OpenAI has done some really fantastic work, so we partners with them. So we partner with OpenAI, use the technology in our own practices.
Yes.
Because we understood what the enterprise needs, right?
Yes,
So,
you saw that. You've had foresight to see what was happening
absolutely.
in the
Instead
industry.
of saying, hey, let's create our own LLM and compete against them and then going back and forth, we just say, hey, no, we have customers that have needs right now. Customer needs that technology before the enterprise. But so ChatGPT was a great tool, and it's still a great tool. But initially, it was meant for consumer. It was not meant for the enterprise. It was meant for you and me at home using it for our travel planning.
Yeah.
But in the enterprise, you don't want to do this, right? You want something that is really going to ground in your company data.
Yes.
So we realized we understand enterprise business. That's what we do. So let's leverage the technology of OpenAI and then bring that to the market for the enterprise. And that's why Copilot was born. And we've been leaning in this area for now. And then we understand that competition is catching up. So we have to, continue to improve
Very good.
upon that. Yeah.
How do you see AI changing the cloud journey?
So we truly believe that in the future, they're going to be what we call frontier firm, a new type of company. Company that are natively AI. A lot of people talk about AI native, but what they're actually doing is just sprinkle AI on top of what they have today.
Yes.
AI native means that you start from scratch.
Okay.
You think AI first, everything that you do. Which means what? Which means that you need to give to every employees an AI assistant. I can use for you. If you don't do it, they will bring their own AI tools. Employees are asking today.
Okay.
They don't get what they need. They bring their own tools.
So an AI assistant.
The AI assistant is for everybody, not just for the leaders, for the market. It has to be for everybody. We all deserve to have a chat GPT for the enterprise, which is copilots.
Yes.
We need to start transforming our processes, right? What we have today, because again, the company DNA is their processes. We have two parts. We have two companies with the same product line. The one with the more efficient processes is going to be the more, that was Tim Cook, Apple kind of motto.
Yeah.
So we're saying you have to reshape your processes because those processes was meant for human workflow. It wasn't meant for AI workflow.
Sure.
So if you bring AI into those processes, you're not really adding much. What we want you to do is completely transform those workflow for AI, starting from scratch.
Yeah.
Last but not least is look at your customer interaction, right? So how can you bring AI to really bring
Value
unique
to them.
Value, right?
Value.
Personalization, right? So
Personalization.
understand-
Keywords.
Keyword. And also the fact that a lot of customers have issue really relating what they want. AI can help you unlock those unwanted needs, right? Customer is like, hey, I meant to say this, but how do I articulate this? With AI, he can bring those to surface.
Right.
So now you can actually tell the customer, hey, I know where you're coming from. I know where you're going.
Right.
And we have this. That's why we really believe that the future should be everybody has an assistant. We use AI agent for our customer interaction processes. And now we bring those agent and those assistant into the workplace, not as software,
Yes.
but as digital employees.
Okay.
That's the key differences.
Wow.
Because when you buy your software, you expect return immediately. If it doesn't work, you remove it.
Yeah.
But an employee, you give them time to onboard, to understand how the company operates it. You understand that they make mistakes. You coach them. You don't get upset.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is an employee. So AI actually stands for accommodating intern. It's like a new intern that comes in, right? But people don't.
Did you just make that up?
I didn't make it up. It's not for me. I copy from, I think from the CTO of HubSpot.
Okay.
I mentioned that. I mean, that's,
Okay.
and I think it was spot on.
Yeah.
People need to look at those things as intern because they're really eager to learn, but you have to understand they make mistake and show empathy and coach them, tell them how the company operated.
Yeah.
That's what the frontier firm are doing. They're not just bringing AI into the company. They're using AIs natively. They treat them as employees, so they onboard them.
Yeah.
They review their performances. They give them access to some. You can do this. You cannot do this.
Yeah.
This is your manager, Eric. You follow the truth, and if you don't perform, we remove you.
Wow.
Like anybody employee.
Yeah.
So that change the dynamic for employees and users. So that's why we believe that company is going to go through, and then Microsoft is really well positioned to do this because we
Right.
have the assistant in Copilot, we have the Asian framework. So if you want to embrace that philosophy, you come to us. We have the right solution for us. Absolutely.
Very good, Eric.
Yeah.
You're close to the channel.
I am, yes.
So what are some advice or pieces of advice that you would share with your partners in the region to help them get the most out of Microsoft Cloud, not just in technology but also building sustainable business outcomes?
Oh, this is a fantastic question. I think in the cloud business, in AI business, I mean, the currency is usage. If customers are not using your products, you can have the best product in the world. If they're not being used, nobody really cares, right?
Yeah.
So we have to drive usage. A lot of partners of Microsoft are traditionally licensing sellers. They say licenses, plug and play, it's been used,
Right.
and they move on.
Yeah.
AI need adoption, right? So we want our partners to really start thinking at how can I create adoption practices, which is not native to us. Even Microsoft, we don't have a native adoption practices, but it's really important for partners to start thinking of having within their practices and adoption practices.
Yes.
Those you need to drive change management. And change management is all about human change. It's not technology.
And you help them with that.
We help them with that. So we have a change management framework that we provide to our customers, but we also follow the ProSci framework, which is one of the, it's like a global framework that change managers follow. We ask our partners, hey, invest in ProSci. It's really important, not just for Microsoft.
Invest in
ProSci. That's the certification that you give for change management.
Yes.
Because it's like not only going to help you for Microsoft, it's a change management that you can use for anything in the world, right?
That's true.
It's just going to help you. And for AI, you need this.
Yes.
Because as I mentioned, for people to use AI the right way, somebody has to tell them
Yes.
that this is not just any tools, right? You have to look at this tool as digital employees.
Yes.
Show empathy. Speak with clarity. When you ask a question to an AI tool, you got to be clear. They don't guess what you're thinking. You need
That's
to know how
right.
to prompt them, right? So, and when they made a mistake, coach them. Understand they make mistakes. Don't be, don't get into your feelings. Coach them. So you need to have those skills infused
Yes,
into you.
of
to know
course.
this. And this is not technology. It's just me telling you, hey, as a human, you become a leaders
Yes.
of vision. The leaders, what they do? A leader delegates. So all of your work need to go to those tools, right? A leader shows empathy. When they make mistake, coach them. A leader speak with absolute clarity, right? We don't need to use fancy words. Just be as simple as possible. Tell them, hey, co-pilot, I want you to summarize this document in 5 paragraphs, 2 bullet points. Be as clear as possible and you get what you want. Those require change management because people think that it's plug and
Change
play.
management.
Change management is
When
the
was
key.
the last time that we needed change management in our workspace, I mean, this is so new to so many people,
Absolutely.
right? Implementing AI in their everyday work. It's just a whole new...
It is because it was not something that we used to do because
Right.
for us, it was, I buy software, it's going to work, right?
Exactly.
I do one training.
Done.
And then you go up and running. But now we say, no. You got to go back and
Yes.
change the organization, right? They have to understand why we're doing this.
Of
So
course.
that goes through the leadership, need to be aligned.
Right.
You need to find a way for, change management is not just training, it's how you communicate, understanding where everybody sits when it comes to technology. Not everybody is okay with using those technology. So you need to go and understand why, right? Change management says we need to look at every single employee in your company and make them move with us to the right state. Not just come and say, we're going to do a training for 10,000 people. If you
Exactly.
heard it, I heard it, nobody really
Yeah.
cares.
Yeah.
So we do personalized training based on where you are. If you are at the stage where you say, I really don't want to use AI,
Right.
we want to know first why you say that. So if we don't move you away from that, we cannot train you. We need to make sure that we get you away from that position,
All right.
come with us, and then we move you on.
Psychology.
Psychology. So it takes time, right? And a partner like, why should I invest into this? It's
Yeah.
too much time. But you
So
need
how
this.
does Logicom help you support? How does Logicom support you in implementing this
Absolutely.
ideology of change?
It's really pushing beyond just
Yeah.
training. So change should
Yeah.
not just be training. So they should really push their resellers and partners into adopting change as a practice.
Right.
Not just the training. Training is fantastic. You need to train people for new technology. But you have to look at this as an organization change perspective. Because as I mentioned, we're going to a frontier firm. There are new type
The
of companies
new
that have been created.
frontier. Yeah, yeah.
They have been created. So you need to train people to embrace the new technology.
Of course.
That's new frontier firms. So that require going beyond just training, but really looking at, hey, customer, before you purchase the licenses, let me speak to you and understand how you're going to onboard into your company and get everybody. Because
Right.
change management is about bringing everybody along, not
Oh,
just the senior.
right.
It's
All the
everybody comes
stakeholders
along.
are
Absolutely.
involved. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow, Eric, it was wonderful talking to you.
pleasure.
We
Absolutely.
could have gone on for another hour.
Absolutely. I was fired up. So I was going to continue and discuss, but
Sadly, we don't
appreciate
have
the
all that time. Thank you so much for being at the Logicom Tech Talk today with
It's been a
us.
pleasure. Appreciate you having me, and then thanks again.
Thank you, Eric.